Everyone thought the sub-10 barrier for high schoolers was already broken. But what happened in Texas just changed everything. Before we get into this, if you love insane track performances and future superstars, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Because this story gets crazy. Believe it or not, just recently we witnessed something we've never seen before. 16-year-old running one of the fastest 100-meter times in high school history. The Blue Bonnet meet in Texas. Dylan Mitchell didn't just win his race, he destroyed it. From the gun, he exploded like a bullet, and by halfway, the race was already over and nobody was catching him. And then the time popped up. 9.88 seconds. Yeah, let that sink in. There's a catch. That performance came with an absolutely insane plus 5.8 meters per second tailwind. And I'm not exaggerating when I say the wind was basically doing half the work. Flags were whipping. Athletes in the field were struggling to stand still. And it was pushing directly at the runners' backs. So yeah, the time was real. But was it really a sub-10 performance? Even with that wind though, this made Mitchell the third fastest high schooler ever in all conditions. And here's the scary part. He's only 16 years old, not even close to 17, and he still has over 2 years left in high school. That's just ridiculous. And if you've been following him, this wasn't random either. He already holds age group world records. 10.45 at age 14, 10.17 at age 15, and a blazing 6.59 in the 60 meters at 16. So naturally, people started asking, is sub 10 officially right around the corner? Well, that's where things get interesting. When you adjust that 9.88 for wind, the predictions are all over the place. Some say it converts to 10.02. Others say 10.10, 10.15, even 10.03 with legal wind, and that's the problem. Once wind gets that crazy, the data becomes unreliable. We just don't know what the real time should be, but then something unexpected happened. He came back the very next day for the final, and this time, 10.19 seconds with a perfectly legal plus 1.4 wind. Not a personal best, not even close to what people expected. And suddenly, people started doubting. But here's what they're not telling you. This 16-year-old had just competed against professionals at the US Indoor Championships, flown across the country, run multiple races, dropped a 9.88 and a 20.22 in the same session, and then came back the next day to race again. That's a lot for anyone, let alone a teenager. Even pro sprinter Aaron Brown pointed it out. Running that many rounds at that intensity, back to back, it drains you. So no, that 10.19 doesn't expose him. If anything, it proves something else. He's still human. And honestly, it's impressive he even ran that fast under that level of fatigue, which raises a bigger question. What is this kid actually capable of? Because if we're being real, that windy 9.88 might not be the most impressive thing he's done. At the US Indoor Championships, he ran 6.59 seconds in the 60-meter heats, an age 16 world record, against elite professionals. And he didn't just show up, he competed. No fear, no hesitation. That kind of mentality at 16, that's rare. But now we get into the complicated part. Because talent like this comes with a big question mark. We've seen athletes start this fast before. Some of them never break sub 10. Others struggle when they move up to higher competition. And here's the concern with Mitchell. He's already extremely powerful. His start is already elite. He races like a fully developed sprinter. So where does he improve? Does he get even faster out of the blocks? Or does he develop a stronger top-end finish? Because historically, sprinters don't completely change their race style. They just refine what they already have, and that's what makes this so unpredictable. And there's no doubt he's a generational talent. He could absolutely run 9.9 this year and become the youngest athlete ever to officially go sub 10. But at the same time, we've seen early dominance before that didn't translate later. So right now, he's standing at the edge of something historic. We just don't know which direction it's going to go. But one thing is certain, the moment he gets the right conditions, the right race, and the right wind, history might be made, and when it happens, you're going to want to see it. So make sure you subscribe, because I'll be covering it the second it drops.